Oh my goodness, are we back? That took some time. Well then, back again from the grave. As per usual, things tend to break around here, as you would suspect. That's okay. We take it slow. We take it easy. Not really, but also yes. Oh darn. back live again, and I've hit the wrong software. Let me just get the game back going again. Hopefully I didn't miss any of the settings I had last time. That was decent before. Yeah, I think we're good. Just gotta make sure that this goes in the right playlist. Hey, welcome back to the stream, everybody who was here last time. If you were watching the VOD, I would suggest that you go watch the first part of this, because, yeah, there's a first part. Due to some unseen circumstances, i.e. the game crashed on me again, and we don't have the proper wing, which means we have to do all of that progress that we did last time once more. Sometimes this game is bothersome, but it's okay. We didn't really do much. It was only, I think the other portion of the stream was only a couple minutes long, so it's not that much. I gotta save in between things though. I definitely need to start saving. Either way, let's try and make some more progress. We gotta do what we gotta do. And what we gotta do is run and hide away from the crashes, and hopefully do one of these things here, because I don't think I have anything else more pressing. I'm just gonna do this for the heck of it, mostly because I want the experience. A little bit more money because I have an idea. Maybe, just maybe, we could go for the Supra after this, just because we've been messing around with this car quite a lot, and I feel like we should probably try something different. I like this car, but I would like to try the Supra at some point, and if it's not super expensive, then maybe it'll be worth it to try and get these URL races finished. Although I was doing fine in that other one. I wasn't winning, but yeah. Progress is progress, and we have not made any progress today because we've been going back in time constantly due to crashes and other issues, which is dumb, but anyway. I'm winning this race, that's all that matters. Oh, it's 2 a.m. now, time to get food. What kind of night dweller, kind of like, oh man, werewolf, okay, I don't want to say that because that's going to invoke some bad things in people, but type person are you, not cross, staying up till 2 a.m., eating food at 2 a.m.? Yeah, I know, I have to get the unique wing back, which is why I'm doing this race, because we basically are one event away from that, and we keep going in like Groundhog Day back to it every single time, but it's not the end of the world, it's just a bit of a pain in the butt. I hate being down for like 5 minutes like that. One thing I do hate is that YouTube resets the stream. I wish it was all in one VOD, but I can't stop it from doing that. It just seems to default like that every time. Oh geez, I don't think it likes leaving streams up and running when nobody's connected to them. Hey, welcome Pigeon Mail, appreciate your advice on these streams. Pigeon Mail resident Need for Speed advisor, and that guy for whatever reason was going backwards. 10 a.m. for you, interesting. It is, I just hit the table, it is 8 p.m. here for me, and it's actually still bright outside, which is unusual. In the winter it would be pitch black. Oh my goodness, that was bad. Trying to read chat and drive. Oh wow, that guy got some height actually. That's cool. It's kind of funny to me. I feel like this car, this exact Tiburon actually, is almost a knockoff of the Celica. Like these Tiburons, especially on the facelift version, like the one that I have, it's just a straight knockoff of the Celica front end. I don't know how the heck that happened. I don't think he would do a collab with me. Um, one of the reasons is I don't actually play any of the games that he would play multiplayer, so I don't know. Yeah, no, I say that in jest, pigeon mail, but I appreciate it. Like, I definitely need help. I don't want to be one of those people that's like, oh no, I know what's going on in this game. I don't need help type person. That's not really the case. Okay, so my custom wing is MIA, but I don't really care. Yash play, what is wrong with you? Let's go race this random guy and see if we can't just, oh, 50 bucks. 200 bucks actually, it used to be 50. No, you know what? I do need help. That's just part of life. Asking for help is important. It is is that a Ford Focus? Anyway, it is important to ask for help on things. Let this be a life lesson to you. As if I'm some kind of mentor or something. Come on now. This guy just called me a tweaker. That has got to be some kind of like drug addict remark there, buddy. Come on, that's just rude. I saw your comment about the GTR Nismo thing, although I didn't read it. I have no idea what you're talking about. No need to paste it twice in the chat, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, we got to deke out this. Oh my goodness, I want to go this way. Wait, which way are we going? Which way? We're headed this way now, apparently. I was gonna say that he's having it rough, and then I immediately hit a Ford Explorer. Come on, no. I just want to beat this guy for that custom wing. That's all I want. We don't have the G35 yet. I think we're literally one race away from it at this point. Like one or two races of the URL races, which are the ones that progress the story. So we're not quite there yet. I'm having trouble beating those races though. I'm genuinely having difficulty with them. So that's kind of why I'm messing around a little bit. Oh man, okay, so what we need to do if we're gonna lose this guy the traditional way is, yeah, the hills are not gonna work out for us. Basically, we need to go down to the city, because otherwise this guy's just gonna be chasing me forever, and that's not fun really at all, unless he hits traffic. Which is entirely possible because I have hit traffic many times going down here. And so has he. Okay, there's some traffic. We just have to hope and pray that he hits one of them so hard he does not ever financially recover from it. Oh, that was gonna be darn close. That was gonna be worse. I was gonna try and take the outside line there, but I'm not sure if the AI would have been able to follow me or if they would have just cut the corner and it would have counted for their sake. Okay, finally we're getting close to the exit of this place. Holy crap, this Ford Focus is a longer chase than some of the heavier stuff we've faced before. Alright, let's do this. See if we can't just lose him. And then we'll go straight, as I have done many times before. Okay, I lost him a little bit there. Onto the highway, my favorite place, just because this car is built for the speed and power. Welp, okay. Okay. Let's see if I can't just do anything better than that. Yeah, no, it is Ken Block driving this Focus. That's the only way that it can stay caught up with me. Like, okay, never mind. He's gone. Okay, wow, that was. We got rid of him a little bit quicker once we went through the parts that are easier for them to get lost in. That's kind of what I like to do with this. Let's do this race again. It seems like I've done this one. This will be not time number 3, actually. This is still the bride car. I was mentioning that in the previous version of the stream. The the bride lad. I was actually looking. Okay, this is how semi unserious I am about this, but at the same time mildly serious. I know that me saying that means literally nothing, but oh darn, no, 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 no. Turn around, turn around. I was genuinely looking up the other day the contact for Bride Canada to see about potentially getting some kind of sponsorship. As hilarious as it would be, I don't think they would actually go for it just because view numbers and stuff are not anywhere near where they would require to give me any kind of like money or something to get a wrap. But I think it'd be hilarious to get one of my cars wrapped, preferably the Tiburon, or just completely covered in Bride stickers and be literally just an advertisement for Bride. That would be hilarious, but also awesome. So yeah. Oh goodness. I'm not gutsy enough to ask for sponsorships most of the time, so I wait for companies to reach out to me. That's kind of why there's only been one on the channel because that's the only one that's reached out to me that actually was legit. A lot of the time it's scams, scum, Raid Shadow Legends as an example. Thankfully that fad seems to have passed on a little bit. Edelbrock? No, that would not make any sense, but it would be hilarious. Raycon, I don't consider Raycon to be a scam, but I wouldn't buy their headphones. It's just they're very common. I really think that Raid Shadow Legends is borderline a scam, but at the same time, at least Raycon is an actual product. It's a little bit different when it comes to being a mobile game. Personally, I don't play that many mobile games, so I don't really want to advertise for them. I'm gonna advertise if I'm gonna sell myself out. Basically, let me get in the shop. Oh, did I just turn down the chance for that? Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember. I picked the Shockwave last time, just because I personally think that's the best looking one. But what I was saying is, if I'm ever gonna do any sort of sponsorship, it's gonna be because it's something that I actually think is decent. It's not gonna ever be for some garbage. I don't want to lower myself to that. Okay, back to the URL races. I was getting reasonably competitive in this one, so I want to try it again. And if I can't get it, that's when we're going for the Supra. So keep that in mind. Supra. Waste all our money. It's not the end of the world, though. I mean, it is a Supra. We can do good, though. I think we could do good. I don't think Bride doesn't have a Twitter. They do have Instagram, but they also have they have a distributor in Canada, and that's the person that's the company that I'd likely talk to, because the JP version. I don't know if they'd be very interested in North American YouTube channels. But yeah, Sponsorships are complicated. Not trying to waste your time or mine. Let's play Need for Speed proper, and also have fun theorizing about about the fun things like wrapping my Supra in a bride. Is it pronounced livery? Livery? I can never pronounce that correctly. Like, for whatever reason, that one is just not in my vocabulary. Sponsored by U-Haul would be hilarious. I don't think I'd turn that down because U-Haul is legit. I mean, it's a legitimate company. I have used U-Haul services before, and I would recommend them if somebody ever livery. Okay, thank you. I would use their services again if I needed to. It's just, thankfully, I can borrow vehicles for my work, so I haven't had to borrow anything from U-Haul for a long time. Livery? Okay. Thank you guys, appreciate it. It's just liver with a Y, basically. That makes sense. Oh, I was going to try and use that Miata as a way to turn. And is this the wrong race? Did I pick the wrong one? I was trying to do the one that I was doing good at, but apparently we're in 5th. Oh my goodness. Sponsored by AAA. You know, we don't even have that in Canada. It's called CAA. Basically the same idea, though. I used to have CAA, and then, I used to have it, and then I moved into my own house because I had it under my parents, and it only applied when I was in their house. Wow, say goodbye to that guy. And then I never renewed it, and then when my Tiburon ended up breaking and I had to get a tow, I didn't have CAA. Dumb as heck on my part, but anyway. Sometimes you overthink things or just not think about things enough. If I'm going to be buying and driving cars I'm unfamiliar with, I should probably have some kind of assistance. Oh, that's rude. That's so rude. Okay, we're not doing too bad. The guy up in front is pretty far up in front, and then that guy just caused me to fall even further behind. I don't appreciate that, my man. The official EA car. Bride-sponsored Tiburon sounds pretty darn fun to me, even though I drive it on the daily. It's not exactly a show car. Bugo stickers are actually a legit way to sponsor me if that's what you're interested in. That's what the link is for up in the top right. Oh, that's so rude. Oh, man. Need for Speed's playing dirty today. Goodness. Need for Speed sponsorship? You know, I don't think I play enough Need for Speed games for them to be interested in sponsoring me. I'm not Black Panther or somebody like that with millions of subscribers and hundreds of thousands of views on every video. I'm fairly certain they've sponsored him in the past. That's the only reason I'm mentioning him. Something that I find that's kind of cool is I find that a lot of UK car YouTubers tend to get really good sponsorships, but they're often from the UK variants of things. It's the same way in Canada to an extent. Like, Canada isn't, I mean, Canada has 38, no, less than that million people, not too many. UK has more, but we have our own versions of every version of every brand, like Toyota Canada, for example. There's also Toyota UK, and then Toyota USA, Toyota Japan, that kind of thing. But I often see a lot of UK YouTubers are sponsored by their UK variants of things, and I wonder how easy it is as a Canadian YouTuber to be able to do the same kind of thing. Oh man, I suck this race. International War Crimes Association? I thought... See, if you watched any of my videos, I can see why you might think that. But Maybe let's not get sponsored by war crimes. Man, I am just like not doing the greatest this race. Probably because I got spun out and then repeatedly smacked into a wall. I'm feeling the Supra though. I'm feeling it. I've been wanting to build another car for a while, so I think it'd be kind of fun to do that. Geneva suggestion. Oh my goodness, what is happening to the chat? Hey, we're catching up though. We're catching up. Give me that slipstream, boys. Come on. Bye bye. Actually, wow, I'm in second place now. What the heck? Does this game have a secret microphone thing that's... It notices when you're depressed with the current situation of the race and it slows down the cars in front of you. It's like, man, this game sucks. And then all of a sudden they lower the speed of the cars in front. It's like, man, I'd rather be playing Forza. And then all of a sudden the AI turns down difficulty. Oh, buddy, that was not the right call. Oh, buddy, that was just rude. And once again, I'm near the back. Ah, and now I'm at the back. Come on. You know, technically every video is sponsored by me because I'm sponsoring myself through everything. Well, if you want to, I guess every video is sponsored by YouTube ads. So nearly every video here is sponsored by YouTube. Not necessarily endorsed by YouTube, but sponsored by YouTube because they're the ones who pay me for the content. See, the difference between you and I, Not Cross, is you're probably actually good at this game. Did you play on hard though? That's one thing I'm interested in, because I'm playing on hard, so it does make them harder. I may end up having to turn it down to easy just to beat these races, which probably will make them a bit of a wash, and then we can move forwards. I don't want to do that, but if that's how it has to be, then that's how it has to be. Mediocre at best. Were you playing on easy or were you playing on like normal or... Oh, goodness. See, I'm no Crew, is that how you would say his name? C-U-R-U? Or K-U-R-U. When I was a young lad playing this game, I played on the normal difficulty. So I did not get to experience... Wow, somebody is 12 seconds back. Holy crap. I did not get to experience what this game was like when you actually have to fight the opponents. I've never been great at racing games or kind of just games in general, so it takes a bit of a leap for me to get things beaten sometimes. Like, I know some people really like to argue in sort of an elitist sense that if you don't play a game on the hardest difficulty, then you're not really playing the game. But I would argue against that. Like, there are a reason that there are difficulty modes in games. Some games are just preset difficulty, which I kind of like, because then you know that that's just the way that the game is. But then when you play on normal or something, in my mind, it's like, yeah, this is how the game is supposed to be. Even though it maybe isn't supposed to be like that. Not great. 5th place. All right, boys, let's do it. I don't think... You know what we got to do, though. You know what we got to do. Switch to... Well, we got a sponsor car open spot. But switch to the Supra. And we're going down to the city. Make sure this is saved. But it's time for the soup. It's also time for the performance shop. Let's go. Let's see what we can do. Switch to the Lincoln? No, you know, Lincoln is overdue. We've already run the Lincoln a bunch. Okay, the Supra is slow, as you maybe would suspect. It's the Supra, which means, you know, we got to bring this lad out. 3,000 horsepower stock, no nitrous stock, not even a turbo. Actually, this thing, NA, makes 3,000 horsepower. As you can see, I just blew by that Focus. The speedometer cannot keep up with my current speed because it's just lightning quick. We'll see though. Hopefully I don't have to put too much money into this, but if we end up having to spend it all, I don't really mind. We can save back up for the Infinity. That's not a bad thing. It's all part of the game, right? We can make money. It's fine. Oh yeah, if you were doubting me, this Supra is also going to be Bride sponsored because of course it is. Yeah, of course it is. You know, I actually really like Bride seats. This idea for every car of mine to be sponsored by them does not come from just seeing them in game. I actually like their seats. All right, let's get in here. Let's do it. Supra, your days of being stock are over. Old lady driver, not anymore. Is there actually no game sound? There should be game sound. If there isn't, then I messed up. Street package, pro package? Nah, boy. Pro package. Pro package. Where's the Bride stuff? No, we'll just go for these ones here. So we're skipping street. We're going right for pro because... Actually, wait. Do we need street as well as pro? Am I just dumb? You have to get street as well. Do I actually have to? It does seem like I have to get both, which is strange. I thought it would be just a one-time thing, but you guys seem to be right. This package contains a part than the worst one you already own. Would you like to purchase this and install this performance package? No. It's strange. So it seems like maybe if I bought the parts individually, it might be better in that case. Okay, we'll come back to it. And then if I try and buy a street package, it just is worth bits. Strange. Clicking sounds. Like in this case, it doesn't actually do anything from the looks of things. It seems to be very individually based. And in this case, it's like, why would I buy the street when... Yeah, it seems like it's very case by case. So we need the pro package here, but we don't need the street package or the like dry shot of nitrous. That's just going to give us less power. Ooh, we've only got street package tires. We should have better than that. Brakes. Yeah, we're only on street package brakes too. Weight reduction. I think the Supra is going to need maybe a bit more weight reduction than that. And Pro Package Turbo, again, Stage 2 Turbo Kit just seems to be straight up better than Stage 1, so we don't need that extra bit. So what are we looking at then in terms of these other individual pieces? We have catback exhaust, high flow intake, large diameter downpipe. So that's a bonus. That's a bonus. And then this would be theoretically worse? Yeah. Okay. So it's just the one piece of it that's worse. Okay, I guess we can just kind of go through all of this stuff and figure that out. In the case of this one, we got everything. In the case of this one, we're missing some stuff, so. Limited slip diff. Okay, so we don't need that. We'll probably need this. And the short throw kit. But we don't need the differential because we have a limited slip. Over here, we don't need these, we need these. So it's like, yeah, no, you don't need to start with stage 1 and go to stage 2 because the thing is that I would end up spending more money than I need to. In this case, I'm doing fine just because I'm, like if I was to try and buy this, it would just say that it's worse. So the car overall has a ridiculous top speed. Handling is decent, not great. Our acceleration is pretty good. And let's compare this to the other car. I'm just kind of interested to see where we're at in terms of the performance. I haven't spent that much money. I mean, I only spent 20 grand, so we can definitely use... Oh, wow. I'm not used to rear wheel drive. Oh, she spins. Nice. Finally, we got a turbo Supra here. Let's take a look though. Let's see what we got. I just want to see these cars compared to each other. So Tibron, this car. Ooh. Supra's faster. Handling is actually better on the Tibron. And acceleration is a little bit better on the Supra. So a little bit funny how that works. Also, wait a minute. Oh yeah, there is no sound. Hold on a minute, guys. Apologies for that. I think I know how to fix that for you. There we go. Okay, the game actually has sound now. Sorry about that. Man, oh man. Hopefully that worked. So yeah, our Supra is faster but worse handling than the Tibron. So I'm not sure if that's going to give us a good combination of things or if I've kind of just wasted my time and money. Whoops. We'll see. Yeah, this car most definitely makes a bunch of power, which is good. Yeah, no, the Supra's heavy. Let's go to the graphics shop now that we've hit the performance place, because I have some ideas for a potential body kit and other things that we can do on this car while we have it. We got a bit of money, so we may as well spend it. And that's fine. I think I can use the top speed that we have to my advantage. Hopefully these URL races I can do it. Otherwise we're going to be trading this in and hopping up the Lincoln because that's the only other car that I have. But it's fun to see this thing actually be quick. This is unusual. It is strikingly fast now. Sweet. She heavy. We'll do some test races too. Please don't rice the Supra. Apologies in advance. There's no stopping the rice. Okay, so we can't paint any of this stuff because we don't have any of the good parts to do it. But we can base paint the car, which is what I'm after. And yeah, there's... I apologize in advance, we don't have the pearlescence, but we do have metallics. See, the thing is that in this game, you are supposed to mess it up. That's just part of the deal. Neon pink. Holy crap, somebody's got some imagination. Okay, I see pink, purple, green, and I also saw a British olive. Although we can only really pick from these colors, so there isn't that much we can do. The only reason I'm doing this is because we need our car to be a certain visual rating, otherwise we're not going to be able to progress. So we kind of need that stuff. You want your eyes to fall out of your sockets? Please buy this game. Actually, you can't. Please download this game. You wouldn't download a movie and then try and make your own Supra. I don't know. Cheat and just get unlimited money. Wow, that is a heck of a green. That is like a frog green. If it's gonna be the Bridemobile, it does need to stick with a deep wine color. Although this is pretty bad. What's the name of this? NASCAR Modified Series? Now that's a little bit ambitious. I feel like in order to make this the best car it can possibly be, it's going to be this purple color. I know what you're thinking. What is wrong with me? Good question. We'll come back to that later. Continue. Whoops, sorry. Vinyls. We got a couple options in terms of vinyls. Just a few. Couple options. I kind of want to ruin some of the car, but not all of it. Let's do a lightning set. See what we can do with that. Ooh, okay. Okay. Final colors. I feel like picking the random stuff just makes us better. We could also trick the game a little bit and just make these the same color as the actual car is. But that's not fun. Disgusting? Come on now. Come on now. It can only get worse. Final color 3. Let's paint this one a different blue. Every single one of them is going to be a different shade, just because I find that to be fun. Middle layer. Lightning set. Oh. Oh, wow. That's aggressive. I like this one. Final colors. Again, maybe actually different shades of red, maybe? Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. We can always come back and change it if I really wanted to. Middle layer 2. Lightning set. Oh, yes. The more the merrier. Okay, that one. And we'll pick some colors. This time it's going to be greens, maybe? Oh, yeah. It just looks like some baby like colored this car. And then the top layer, lightning sets again. Oh, yes. I guess we can't apply the same thing twice. And this one will be yellow, because of course it will be. It's an art car, okay? It's an art car. Decals, here we go, here we go. Bride is coming in, boys. It's the Bride Pride. Wrong month. Bride Pride, wrong month. Okay. This is going to take a while. Just apologies in advance. Because I have to do this individually on both sides because this game hates me. It is beautiful. Don't act like it isn't. Don't hate. Just be appreciative of this beauty. Bride literally everywhere. On the right door. Here we go. Man, I need to buy a Supra now so I can get another bride sponsorship. Okay, too far, too far. Bride month. Yeah, that was one of my worst jokes so far today. Oh wait, which layout? We want single large bride, I think. We have to represent, all right. We gotta rep the brand. Our boys in Japan, as we now refer to them as, everything is now bride, and I'm a little bit iffy on the paint color, so I'm going to quickly switch the base paint. I just want to see what this looks like in white, as awkward as that is. Oh man, that decal on the side is drastic. Man, oh man, that is a color menagerie. That is... The problem is that when you make it white, it doesn't show off the bride enough, so I want to make it something else. But it's gotta represent those colors, so I'm actually going to change it to be a light blue. Or maybe... Let's make it silver. Let's make it silver. Okay, this is expensive. It's taken a while, but purchase that setup because we now have ourselves a beautiful, beautiful Supra. Beauty is subjective. Okay, beauty is subjective. Oh yeah, no, it's ready. It's ready to do a burnout in every single parking lot, and also every car meet for whatever reason. Wow, this thing is different, but I like it. It's kind of cool, actually. It's a very unique design. You would never really see something like this, and for that reason, I like it. But on to the next bit, because obviously that wasn't enough. We have to go to the car specialty shop down here, see if we can't just get more stuff going. See, I put a lot of time into making the Tiburon actually look decent, and now I'm putting a lot of time into making the Supra look like a Supra. Why am I a Mustang driver? You know, I have years of practice being an Infiniti driver, and it was an easy transition for me. Yeah. Oh, whoops, it's over here. Oh, never mind, it's over here. GPS lied to me. That was the reason. Yes, yes, yes. Time to do a body kit. It's time to get that body kit going. Custom gauges, neon. Oh, wow. Hydraulics. Oh, I'm in the wrong shop for the body kit stuff. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Back out, we gotta go to the body shop. Ah, there it is, the green one. Whoops, back over here. This is not just a PS2 title, it is also on PC and the original Xbox. And I don't know, they seem to put these games on literally everything, so I'm playing it on PC, natively. Yeah, what I was going for, I don't want to blow all my money on stuff unless we need to. So I'm trying to go and get body kit pieces because I feel like that's necessary. If we want to show our need for speed, we're going to have to look like we are full of greed, and in doing so, maybe we'll win some races. That's my hope. I have not got the Infiniti yet. I have failed in my pursuit of the Infiniti so far. Okay, here's where things can get bad. Wow. This is bad. This is really bad. That is horrible. That has got to be one of the worst ones I have seen yet. That is horrendous. We go from, okay, that's a bit of a wide lad, to, oh my goodness, she's scraping the ground. That's worse. That's not too bad. That's the same one I have on the Tibron. I hate this bumper style. And then, oh, that's not good either. Oh my goodness, that's the Lancer Evo. Wow. No chance. Wow. Okay, I think this is horrible. The selection is not particularly good. Oh, she wide at the back though. You notice how much it drops? Like stock Supra, it looks okay. Drops down, drops further down, drops even further down, and then we start to get into just the weirder looking stuff. We don't want to make the Supra look fatter. Like this just makes it look exceptionally wide. So I'm actually going to go with this one. Side skirt. I don't mind those ones actually. Let's see what else we got. That one's cool. That one's a little bit too much. That's way too much. But yeah, this Renegade one is not bad. I'm reconsidering the front bumper choice. I don't like the Renegade one. Somebody said Ace. It's not horrible, but like I like this one the most, but I've already used it, so I figure I'm gonna try and mix it up. So I guess that'll be that. Spoiler, I actually like the stock Supra wing. The other options we have aren't great. Is that a WRX wing? That one probably fits the best. Slingshot, we'll remember that. Oh wow, okay, we're getting into the expensive stuff here. Oh man, that's the most Need for Speed wing I've ever seen in my life. One thing right in the middle, and it kind of looks like devil horns. It's perfect. Okay, none of the ones that are in the upper category actually look good at all. Maybe that, but even then, it's not great. Personally, I like this one the best, so I'm gonna go with that one. Hard difficulty this time. Good luck. Have fun. A little bit rough, to be honest with you. Mongoose, that's a fun one. Tsunami, that one's terrible. Eraser. Just like this little hole. I'm looking for something drastic. We need something drastic after doing all this to the car. So we're gonna go for the Formula style. This is gonna be expensive, but it's gonna be worth it. In an alternate universe, it'll be worth it. That's what I mean. Wow. Okay, up in the high quality stuff. Oh, that's cool. Twister offset. I kind of like, I actually kind of like this one offset. That's really cool. Eyelids. That one's not bad. Oh my goodness, some of these are horrible. Okay, let's go with Zoid. Taillights. Oh man. It's weird to play this game. Oh wow. I kind of glossed over the badness of some of these. So, stock Super lights, silver version, red version, aliens, scary aliens. This is just the deluxe version. What? Valhalla, that's what I call that. Oh, that's horrible. We'll go with these. Side mirrors. Oh man, this thing's getting a full working over here. Oh my goodness, those reaction ones. Okay, I have to get those just for the reaction. And then the exhaust I find in this game are just not too many options. Okay, rims, that's going to be interesting. Carbon fiber, I'm going to ignore for now. I really want wide body stuff, but we're not there yet. Okay, let's see what BBS has to offer for us. Nothing ideal. Welcome to the stream if you're getting into the beautiful Supra build here. This is interesting, I gotta say. We gotta pick a brand for our wheels, and unfortunately, there are a lot of brands. I almost would rather them just list them all in one list, because having to go in and out like this is a bit of a pain. But we do have some options. Obviously, they're going to be as big as humanly possible, by the way. That's just part of the deal. Volk? Stock? Already looked at those. Koenig? Oh, no. I'm just in awe at how bad some of these are. BBS is always classic. I like those RX2s. Oh, I actually kind of like those as well. I'm kind of into the more full rims. I think I'm going to try these in 20s. It used to be a race car, I swear. Okay. Say goodbye to my money. It is time to unveil the Supra, unpainted rims and all. She hot, there's no doubt about that. Oh goodness. I think we need to take this thing out on the town and take out some lads. Those... oh my goodness. Everything comes together just fine, except for those stupid mirrors that I chose. They are horrible. They look like weapons. Like, they look like I'm just holding out some daggers from the side of the car. Okay, let's go try it in a race and see how I can put these daggers to use. I want to get some races in my repertoire here with the Supra. See if we can't just do anything with it. This is going to be something that we can play to our advantages with, because we do have some speed in our belt here. This car is theoretically fast, so yeah, let's use our speed to our advantage. Now, for those URL races, I think it's probably a handling focus. Like, it seems like it's handling cars would be better. So upgrading the Supra to max was probably a dumb move because it's worse in handling. However, oh my goodness, we are rocking it in the speed department, and hopefully that's enough to get past a lot of this. I'm not sure if you can beat the game with the Supra. I would suspect that it is possible, but tricky. As with everything. Oh goodness. Bride save us. Bride month. Let's go. Oh no, there's an actual corner. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I went to the school of Mustangs. Okay, I don't know how to round a corner. Hey, we're doing 3 laps though. We have a chance even if the GTO takes over. Side mirror delete? What, this game is all about style. I don't think that they would let that happen. Oh, I hate this part. Ah, I suck. It's fine. Second place, hard. Not doing bad for my first time with this car. It doesn't drive that badly. Like, it does drive differently being rear wheel drive, but I mean, I'm very used to the front wheel drive stuff with that Tiburon. And also all-wheel drive with the Lincoln. Those are the only cars we've got so far, other than the long-lost 240SX. May it rest in peace, as it was traded for a large Lincoln Navigator. Yeah, that was probably not a good move on my part. The trade, I mean. But look at the speed. If I didn't hit him there, we would have just taken off. If I hadn't done this, then maybe he would have won the race. Who knows? Oh my goodness, there's a small fly in my room. Ah! Well, my office, I should say. Okay, it's gone. We're safe. I'm safe. Don't worry. Crisis averted. 260 k's an hour. Hard on the brakes. And round that corner, please, sir. Round it. Thank you very much. Oh, come on. I knew you would do that. I mean, we've got these pointy mirrors. I may as well use them on the traffic as well, right? Okay, I'm going to try to go through this thing this time. I hate going through it, but we will give it a solid attempt. There we go. It's tricky, especially if you're trying to gun it through there, which I was not. But one lap left and we should have this thing in the bag, hopefully. Goodness. See, I've been having no trouble with the regular races. It's just the URL ones, or I guess runs is fine too, that are really giving me difficulty. Other than that though, not too bad. And here we should just take off from these guys unless they rubber band up to me like that. Unless the GTO has some ridiculous top speed stuff going on that I just don't know about, which is totally possible. I don't think I've ever used that car in this game in any of my playthroughs over the years. Just never. It's even advertised in the game, but oh, apparently that wasn't enough for young me. Okay, I'm getting worried about this guy coming up on the inside, or outside I should say. Whoa! And I think that worry was justified. Something in Japanese. Dun dun dun. Oh. If you're hearing a beep, that's my dishwasher. Oh, that was darn close. Goodness. Okay, we're going to try and make it through this little section again. Doing the same thing again. I don't know how to use the dyno properly, to be honest with you. So that's why I haven't been tuning cars. I still haven't looked up a thing for that. I really should. We probably won't make it through that URL race today, to be honest with you. Which is unfortunate, but it is still progress, as progress is progress, based on the title of this video. Or this stream, one or the other, depending on when you watch it. First place, bum bum bum. No, that was absolutely the.
Reporters from Spoiler are digging for a win this.
Okay, we got another special event. Hopefully, we can get something for the Supra out of it. Ooh, money in the middle of nowhere. I think we can actually use it this time. Previously, we were kind of just saving for the infinity, but now, hopefully we can get into some actual cash. I have had the chat attempt to guide me through a tuning session before, and it didn't work so well, to be honest. Mostly because people were giving counter advice to each other and I didn't really know who to trust. So that's kind of why I'm thinking it's probably best that I figure out how to do it myself and then get back to you guys on that. We'll see. Like the Tibron needs to be, it needs to be tuned as well. Every car I have needs to be tuned, especially the Lincoln. All the speed in the world can't make up for that thing. It's a little bit on the slow end. I'm not used to those sweet burnouts though, I'm liking it. I like that the physics actually change a little bit for the rear wheel drive. And I wish that that did not happen. Hopefully we still have enough time left, wow, to be able to get through this. Come on, come on. I'm focusing. We gotta do it. I'm interested to see what a car with just full handling is like. I think the Miata is that way. Ooh, bad. Okay, this way. I'm basically saving the boost bar for just in case something happens. Just in case. But we should have this, no problem. Just got to get off the bridge here and we should be good. Okay, goodness. Oh my goodness, stop drifting, stop drifting. In.
You made it. Spoiler is featuring your run and put.
And I accidentally took the picture again. But we'll save the magazine. Well, that could have been worse. That wasn't actually bad at all. You know, wait, what time is it? Oh wow, okay, it's 9 o'clock already. Goodness, the stream's been going for a while. I want to try and do Drag Race. We'd probably be pretty decent at. I want to try Street Cross because they're basically, and maybe this isn't exactly true, but they're kind of like URL races. Kind of, they're URL races light, in my opinion. So I want to try and see if we can't just do something in one of these, and then maybe we can, wow, oh goodness, then maybe we can do some decent work. When will we get the Infinity? Probably next time, cross fingers. I keep saying it's next time, and then it isn't. We'll see how things go. I really want to get it, and then I'm kind of hoping to keep it for the rest of the game, but we'll see how well that goes.
Yo, dude, got any details on the rumors of racing in the Cole Harbor East area? I hear it's a bunch of newbies with more bank than brains. Should be easy pickings. If you're near, can you check it out and let me know? Thanks.
It's kind of dumb that I didn't get the audio changed over until like halfway through the stream. I still feel kind of bad about that. But, yeah, okay. Let's get into this. Reverse, reverse. There we go. Okay. So the car is made for speed. We're in a racetrack where speed is not really a thing. It's more about handling. There's a stock RX-8 in here for whatever reason. So I don't feel like I can do particularly well in here, but I'm gonna try. We have good acceleration, which is a good thing in these tighter courses, but speed and handling not usually going together in this game, it seems. Kind of just pick one or the other. Oh, that guy is taking off almost 3 minutes ahead. Or 3 minutes ahead. Oh geez, that'd be bad. 3 seconds. Doesn't seem like much, but this is a pretty short course. This is tough, goodness. At least we got the Supra on the cover of one of the magazines, though. It has been preserved forever. And I've also nearly just drifted completely off the side. The only thing we're going to beat is this stock RX-8. I feel that's the only way that this is going to go. Well, I could have gone better. I definitely could have gone better. 2 RX cars and a 240 somehow passed us. You would think because I have 4 million horsepower that I would have been able to do something, but unfortunately not. That doesn't bode well for the URL race. However, um, yeah, exactly. I feel like I'm a little worried for the tight corners in the URL race. So I'm going to try this really long distance sprint because that's where this thing is good. Get that showboat going. Boom. Alright boys, see you later. Never mind, they're all driving hot hatches and they're all front wheel drive and they're all passing me. I'll just use them as brakes. Oh. Oh no. Like usually, I guess my personality in racing games is to choose the it depends. Like I'm trying to think back to some of my older days, like with Carbon, Own the City, and some of the other like games like Most Wanted and Pro Street. I remember in Pro Street I ran a Camaro for a long time, which was an unusual choice for me. I don't usually go with heavier cars. I usually go with light stuff, is what I'm trying to say. However, I do think that I ran the Corvette in Carbon for quite a while. Whoa. Whoa again. Let's go for the boost. Okay, we should have these guys no problem, unless I do something like that. Ah, come on, no. With great speed comes great responsibility, and in my case, great pain and misery. I was so close. If I didn't do that stupid thing, I would have had it. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna do that one again just because I feel like I can do better. However, I'm also, I'm thinking this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be really tough. The URL race is gonna be tough for me to get through with this car now that I built it. And I almost feel like I've kind of made a bit of a mistake because I should have been prioritizing a handling vehicle. However, that's okay. We can still get through it. It's just going to take a few attempts, a lot of practice, and hopefully not too much frustration. Oh, those guys made the wrong move there, and so did I. Oh, don't push me into that barrier, buddy. That's just mean. Oh, that's just rude as well. $2JZ. It's kind of weird to me that in America it's called the 2JZ. I've always just called it Z. Okay, same thing happened last time we went around that corner. There was a truck right at the exit. I feel like that's mildly scripted. Okay, this time, no more mistakes. Oh, that was a mistake, and that was a second mistake. Come on. Every time around that section. Oh man, that sucks. Okay, we gotta hope that they do something bad, because that's the only way I'm catching up now. And the game is really freaking out. Oh my goodness, Best Buy sponsorship, please. Ah, darn. If I came out of there cleanly, I would have been fine, but evidently not. Yikes. One more time, one more time. I blame myself, I don't necessarily blame the traffic. These guys have some mad acceleration though, which is cool. Okay, so this time we're all coming in for a stop here, and every single time they always seem to mess up. Saturn V powered Supra. Yeah, apparently we just have a little bit too much in terms of the power. Saturn 5, I guess I should say. I'm actually lagging behind this time. Usually I'm out in front by now. However, I think that if they crash here, which they almost always tend to for whatever reason, then I should have a better chance. Oh, that was violent. And again, buddy. Bye. Okay, here's where we shine. I'm going to try and do the best that I can do to just fly past them. Get out of my way, A3. Okay. Okay. Cleaner. Clean, clear, and under control. This is where we mess up every time. And again, no! Every single time. Oh, I'm still ahead. Not by much, but I'm still ahead. I swear they script the traffic to be right there every time you leave that spot. That was another close call. Goodness. First place. Jeez. Third time the charm. Hey, if you're wanting to get some nostalgia, I would definitely suggest Need for Speed Underground 2. It's a lot of fun. Alright, let's do it. One time for the fans. Let's take on that URL race and then see if I can't just do something with it. I want to do this one because that's the one I've had success with so far. This Supra is supposed to be our gateway to the majestic Infiniti G35. So I'm hoping that it'll let us have it. Otherwise, my goodness. I think else the things that we need, maybe upgrades from just racing people. That might be it. Body kits would be nice. Final boss is the Bugo. You know, I would definitely agree with you there. Yugo, Bugo, final boss. Are there any racing games with Yugos? Somebody please fill me in. Or mods potentially that have any sort of racing Yugos in them. I'd like to play that. Oh, I'm supposed to go down there. Get hard on that handbrake. Supra drift. I have honestly never really understood the ridiculous like for Supras. I feel like it comes from Fast and the Furious, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's the engine, 2JZ, the GTE TT one. But I'm honestly not sure. What is it that people like so much about Supras? I think, like, a lot of people say they're overhyped, but that's kind of the same way with a lot of cars. Like, if you really think about it, the GTRs, none of them are particularly quick. They are fast, but they're not the fastest. If it's not all about speed, then the same thing like with Supras. Supras are not the fastest. Definitely not, especially with the non-turbo. But I think they're cool. I just don't think that they're worthy of such high acclaim and also high prices. Some of these cars are just ridiculously expensive. Okay, URL race. You are mine. So you like the Eclipse better. I mean, I don't blame you. I like the Eclipse as well. Okay, we got an Audi TT. There's an RX-7, a Honda Civic. Behind me is a Subaru, I think, and something else back there. I didn't see it. Something coupy. That's going to be a new terminology piece there. Yeah, JDM Fast and Furious. Goodness. Oh, a 240. Interesting. But there are, I mean, there are a lot of cars that are featured in the Fast and the Furious, including Evos, other stuff like that, that are also big and popular. JDM, I can understand. I also like JDM cars. I have 2 of them. IRL. Wow, I suck so far. This is kind of the area in this race where I thought I would catch up, but apparently not. Apparently not. Oh, that's bad. You would think after all this time playing this game that I might have improved, but not the case. Versatility? Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of why some people like WRXs and such, just because you get the four doors. Like personally, I like WRXs, I like STIs. I used to have a Subaru. I also like coupes. I understand why people don't. Oh my goodness. Whoa, that guy just got shot off the barrier. See ya. Subaru down for the count. Oh, that was good actually, goodness. That was a really good section for us. Tap the barriers and just move. And then drift. Get out of it a little bit. Get out of it, come on. I'm not trying to drift, come on Supra. Just let me have something here. Yeah, well, I mean, there's also a Lexus that has the same engine. It's not just the Supra. I guess maybe not as cool a body. Lexus SC 300, is it? Something like that? There was actually a guy on the street that I grew up on that used to have one of those cars, which was cool. And interestingly enough, one of the reasons I like Infinities is because I used to deliver the newspaper to the street that I used to live on, and there was a guy with an Infinity coupe back in the day, and I really liked it. Like, I thought it was the coolest thing. So I used to walk slowly past it when I was walking up his driveway to go drop off the newspaper. You can tell you're a car guy when. Man, oh man, this is not going too good. But yeah, I really, I don't know, a bit of a heritage in that sense. We can round that corner really, really well now. This one, maybe not so much, and then this one I can't get out wide enough for, unfortunately. But this Supra drifting is actually handy in some circumstances. In others, not so much. We're losing time, we're scrubbing time, but yeah, goodness. Do I play other racing games on stream? Eventually. Right now I'm playing through Need for Speed, so that's why I'm feeling like just playing more Need for Speed. If you check out my channel, most of it is BeamNG Drive and automation, if that's what you're into. Car racing stuff, building cars, that's what I do. Virtually. Third place, not bad. Hopefully we can catch these lads here, round that first corner again and pass them, and then just pray that we can keep up the lead. That's my goal. Oh, never mind. Oh, jeez. I blame the car, I should blame myself, let's be honest. Okay, 2.6 something seconds down, 2.62. That means some work to be done still. Quite a bit of work, actually. Round that, round this, but try and do it a little slower. Then we drift into there. I feel like I'm taking this whole course like a drift course here with a rear wheel drive car like this thing. Only to get passed by a front wheel drive Civic. I kind of feel like one of those people, they put like 50K into their car. Oh, this is gonna turn out great for us. They put like 50K into their car. They're like ridiculous, I don't know, Lamborghini setup or something, and then they get gapped by a turbo Civic. Okay, we're gonna take the draft very purposefully. Okay, get that boost going, come on. 4 out of 5 laps. If I can somehow come first here, we may unlock the Infinity today. I feel that pressure. I really do. Oh, that's actually great for me. Bye-bye to first place. I use OBS to record, and I also use OBS to stream. I don't like Streamlabs very much. I just use the stock OBS, if that's what you're wondering. With my own sort of add-ons. OBS is very flexible. It's kind of nice. I like it. I used to use Shadowplay. If you have an NVIDIA graphics card, Shadowplay works really well. If you don't want to download OBS or your computer can't run it. Oh, why, guys? Why? Not you guys. These guys. That was just mean. That was so rude. I was in first place. And I'm 2 seconds down again. Goodness. Well, patience is a virtue. We don't have enough laps to catch them, but I can pretend. I can pretend. I've thought about doing a whole, I guess, video on how I record things, but it's not particularly fancy. Like, my setup is very basic, so it's, yeah, basically, I guess the point of it is that you don't have to have a crazy setup to be able to make videos. I edit using Vegas 14, which is very old at this point, but that's all you need if you just want to make basic stuff. And wow, 4th place, and it was a hard-fought 4th. Goodness, we've got some work to do. Civic up in front, but that 802 is actually pretty decent. I feel like we can do better, but maybe not tonight. I'm gonna jump to the garage because I want to save. Before we go too far, I want to make sure that I save the game. And we'll jump back into Explore. Guys, thank you for watching this second version of the stream. Oh, I guess I can answer that last question. How come I stream on YouTube instead of Twitch? The reason is because there are 45,000 of you on YouTube, and I think I have like 1,000 followers on Twitch, which is not very many. So when I stream on Twitch, there's like 2 people watching. When I stream on here, I mean, there are 35 of you right now, somewhere around there. Sometimes on Automation, I've streamed before and had 300 people watching, but that's never gonna happen on Twitch. So that's why. It just makes more sense to stream here, where all of my viewers are. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Drop a like on the stream if you've liked it so far, and if you're watching the VOD, I appreciate it as well. If you made it all the way through the Bride Supra. But that's it for this stream and this VOD as well. I'll see you guys again next time, and thank you everybody for sticking around. I've got to go and update my project car budget. It seems some things have been changing around a little bit with that. Oh yeah, check out the stickers, link in the top of the stream, automotiveflux.com. Small plug, and I'll see you guys again next time. Appreciate it.